Was good, people was good. Was good, people was good. Was good. Hit that like button when y'all walk in it. Before I get started, man. Hit that like button. My boy Alfonso in the building. What's good? Stay with this, man. Stay with this. My boy Estacion is in the building. What's good? Let's get the likes up, boy. Let's get the likes up. A lot of clowns out here, man. A lot of clowns. Yeah, let's get it up. TJ the Kid, what's good, bro? What's good? Let's get it. I'm getting my shout out in. I need the likes up. My boy Dre, what's good? They not gonna trade AD, Dre. The Lakers not gonna trade AD. I pretty much, if they do that, I don't see that. I don't see them trading AD. Desmond, what's good, bro? Let's get it in, man. I got a lot to say. Got a lot to say, man. I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say, man. What's good, peoples? What's good? Did you see Westbrook said? Yeah, Westbrook, that thing was crazy in the interview, man. He, like I said, Westbrook gonna be him, man. He gonna do him. I don't think he'll be going this year because I don't think no team gonna pick him up. But I do think next year he'll be gone. I think by the summer, I think he's gonna be gone. Cop Killer was good. Sonic was good. Yeah, AD ain't going nowhere. He said Karceno. He is. I'm gonna get to him, man. I'm gonna get to him. My boy Cop Killer. Yeah, Russ, I think by the summer Russ will be out of there. I don't see Russ out of there right now because I don't see no team in the middle of the season gonna move around contracts like that. He got the type of contract you got to move in the off season. It's pretty hard while you got free agents. You can do some signing trades. It's gonna be hard moving on from Russ right now. My boy Dow Pitch was good. Yeah, I know we need the win, man. I hope we get the win, man. I hope we get the win. Yeah, Russ ain't going nowhere this year. I mean, to the off season, summer. Get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up, man. My boy Planet Randy was good. Yeah, he easier to move in the off season. He'd be a final year his contract, and it's hard moving all them contracts because he make $40 million. When you get $40 million, it's hard. That's why the Lakers had to give up so much. We gave up 4 players. Malik was good. Yeah, he said that. That's why I said I'm gonna get in on him because he OD. Karceno is ODing. I want a couple more people come in, then I'm going ham. I'm going ham after that. I'm going ham. And Kwame fake too, man. Kwame is fake too. At first, you know what I'm saying, I really try my best not to really go in on Kwame. Try to be all right with Kwame but you know how Kwame is? Kwame is like, if you follow, not that somebody follow him, but if you believe in, if it's a leader or something and you following, their movement and then they turn around and do something left, then you be like, you fake like a pastor or something. You know what I mean? And Kwame coming on fake, I'm going in on them guys, man. My boy French was good. My boy French is in the building. I'm going to go in a couple more minutes. I want more people to come in because I'm not going to start over. I'm just going to go in and say what I got to say. And then I'll, tonight, I'll hopefully, my situation with the thing going. FYF Sports was good. Great live last night. I was trying to get the link. You ain't never drop it for me, man. Mixed Magic was good. Jose was good. Yeah, I was trying to get in, man, because people said some weird shit, man. God damn, they were saying some crazy shit. Loyalty, you my boy, loyalty and everything, right? But when my internet get back on, I'm not gonna do no debate with you, bro. You got that. I give up, bro. Loyalty, I give up, bro. Cause what you said on FYF Sports last night was one of the craziest shit I heard. You know, and that's why I don't get. Like, Loyalty, you know too much. Loyalty said Shaq joined a super team when he signed with the Lakers because of Kobe. Kobe's the 13th pick in the draft. Kobe wasn't like, you got to live. I'm gonna ask Loyalty, how old was he in 96? Because when Kobe's coming out, people's like, I don't know, a guard coming out, the first pick, I think he's gonna be good. Nobody saw him. That Kobe worked his ass off to be there. Kobe worked his ass off to be there. And he said Shaq joined the super team because Jerry West said, this guy you're gonna win championships with. That's part of recruiting. Jerry West recruiting, he gonna say what he got to say. Even though if Jerry West really felt that, you think Shaq went and took his word and say, oh, and the super team never with two people. When people say super teams, it's more 3 stars. When AD came to the Lakers, they never said the Lakers had a super team when the Lakers won. When they got Russ or when it's 3 stars, they say more of a super team. He didn't join no Lakers because of no Kobe. And Loyalty just bugged out with that. And I feel he know too much about basketball with that. And then he said it was a super team with Karl Malone and Gary Payton. With these guys, Karl Malone was 38 years old. That's like us saying, that's like LeBron is with the Lakers by himself. And that's like the Lakers signing Dwight Howard and Carmelo Anthony. That's like they saying right now, 2021, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and Dwight Howard is a super team. Let's say if it's no AD. Like Loyalty, man. After that, Loyalty, I will not debate you, man. You got that. We could just continue on with whatever we're gonna talk about. I'm not debating you on that. I'm not gonna debate you because you lost a lot of points with that one. For Kobe, a young Kobe coming out the draft, we have the 13th pick. People say, yeah, he good. You know how many people they compared to Michael Jordan at that time? Oh, they gonna be the next Jordan that fell. Harold Miner, Roy Marble. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of guys had similar Jordan height and some type of skill set, and wasn't that. So, Loyalty, you lost me with that one. And then they talking about Scottie Pippen, and he switched the whole conversation to Bron. I mean, to put the Bron to about some narrative just to prove something that you didn't even prove. It's not the point of Kobe LeBron, Joe. That's not even, I'm not going to even get into that conversation right now. It's not a debate about Kobe and LeBron. He said why Shaq didn't get criticized for joining when he signed with the Lakers because he joined the super team with Kobe Bryant. See, y'all trying to start a whole nother thing. And that's I do like our with FYF Sports. He said, no, we got to get back on topic because the conversation just totally switched to LeBron. It ain't have nothing to do with LeBron. The conversation switched all the way back to LeBron, which it didn't have nothing to do with LeBron. And he said the media with the changed the narrative. They didn't get on Shaq like they got on LeBron when Shaq left Orlando to sign with the Lakers and join Kobe with a super team. And Kobe was not, nobody looked at Kobe as when he went to the Lakers like, oh, they got a super team. You know, so that right there, when he said that, I see, I'm not going to win not that it's about winning the argument, but it's just a lost cause. So wherever you feel you got that one, I bow out, I wave the red flag. You got that one, Loyalty. I'm not going to debate you on nothing. You got that. And debating is not my thing anyway. Debating is not my thing. I say what I say, but I that never been me. Like I talk for a minute, then I'm not like heavy strong, gonna keep coming at you. So Loyalty, you got that one, bro. Because that one there, you lost me. and you got that one. But yeah, but I want to get into. Can I get some likes? Can I get some likes before I open up about this dude Karceno and Kwame Brown? And people think that like Kwame Brown is some. People telling me leave Kwame, don't say nothing to him because he gonna get on you like he got on other YouTubers and expose other YouTubers and things like that. Kwame and they be exposing other YouTubers and media people. He shut your channel down. People say all type stuff. He can't expose me. He can't. Because it's not like I'm going at him to try to expose him. It's not that I'm cloud chase. But I ain't gonna talk about Kwame right now. I'm gonna talk about Karceno. Karceno this did alive. And Karceno, like, have some guts. Karceno, I hope you get to this. Have some guts and stop dick riding Kwame Brown. You went in on Gilbert Arenas for what? Everybody has their own personality. Gilbert got his personality. Kwame got his. Everybody got their own personality. You know what I'm saying? Gilbert say weird shit. He been doing that. All that you come in talking about, what he said. He got recommended already what he said about black women. And you talk about, like Kwame, like people scared of Kwame. He shouldn't have never said nothing about Kwame. He should keep his name out his mouth and think this is what happens when you talk about Kwame. Like, they make it like Kwame be shutting shit down. That he don't. And Kwame, reason why Kwame's so defensive, because Kwame is the only player I know who had a career that made millions and millions of dollars that don't want nobody talking about that career. Like, he should be proud of that. Like, I never say he a bust. I don't think he a bust. You know what I'm saying? He didn't live up to expectations of a first pick, but I don't think I'm not going to say he's a bust. You know what I'm saying? But Karceno went on capping like crazy for Kwame Brown, going in on Gilbert and saying this weird shit. And Karceno, I was watching his videos when he first started with the truth about this person, the truth about that person. I watched it. I found it entertaining, and a lot of stuff was fabricated. I know when he spoke about Big L and Mason and situation, I know they from my block. I know them guys. We grew up together. Mace, Cameron, all them guys there. We from the same block. A lot of stories, even some stories he said about Jay-Z that I know personally. A lot of stories was fabricated, but Karceno did some research, got some truth to it, and he built his channel like that. And he came at Gilbert and you clout chasing, and you said Gilbert was wrong. Like, how? Like, come on, people. And then the people who came on my channel on my comment section saying, you don't mess with Kwame, now you're gonna be on Weasel Wednesdays. If I be on Weasel Wednesdays, so be it. You should never piss him off. He exposed YouTubers already and all this stuff there. Listen, man, it's not about me trying to expose Kwame and things like that, but Karceno is a fraud. He's fake. And for him to have that many subscribers, you don't have to do that. And I didn't realize it was that many people who can't think past go. For them to sit there and say, yeah, Gilbert did start. Gilbert shouldn't have said his name. Gilbert didn't say anything. Now, Gilbert, a type not going to say nothing. And Kwame playing on this. Kwame, no, I'm not going to say Gilbert's scared of Kwame, but Gilbert makes it clear he don't want no problems with Kwame. He don't want none. Gilbert was teammates with him. Maybe they got into problems. Gilbert always tell you, I'm not trying to fight anything. As you said, Gilbert, he said, I'm not trying to fight. That's not Gilbert thing there. He apologized to Kwame, came at Kwame like a man, spoke to him. And Gilbert still capped for Kwame and lied for Kwame. For him to say Kwame Brown's going to be the third pick of if they redo the draft, and say at the Gasol and my Zach Randolph, he was capping for Kwame. Because Kwame still, if they redo the draft, he didn't have a better career than Tyson Chandler. He didn't. He didn't even have a better career than Eddie Curry. So Gilbert did try to be all right with Kwame. He tried to be all right with Kwame and said that. Kwame looking for opportunity to come at Gil. And then Kwame lying took about Gilbert Arenas took money out of his pocket. And people coming on my page talk about, yo, how would you feel if somebody take money out your pocket? I'm going to break that down clear. Please, people, get the likes up, and I want y'all to really listen to what I'm saying. Be open-minded. How the hell he took money out his pocket? Kwame said he averaged 10 points, 9 rebounds. He said Tyson Chandler averaged like 6 points, whatever rebounds he said Chandler averaged. One thing about the NBA, and Kwame was 23 when he's a free agent. If 23-year-old number one pick, he didn't have no career-ending injuries. No way in the hell, if you worth that money, by Gilbert saying, yo, get him, put him on the bench, man, he's in my way. That stopped him from getting some money. These NBA, all these owners be overpaying players every single year. Players get overpaid and players get their money. Players get their money by, I seen players get hurt, be out all year, going free agency, still get paid. Still get paid. And don't even say numbers, because if you're going to say numbers, look at a guy like Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso averaged 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He still got paid. So if you're going to get paid, you're going to get paid regardless. Don't he blaming what Kwame doing. He's using a blame game. Like I said, I sat back and my thing was I rode with Kwame on the strength of I looked at his cause was bigger than basketball. Kwame hit me up and said, yo, you talking about basketball, and I'm not talking about basketball. And I'm not talking about basketball right now. But the reality is you bringing out this false narrative to people, and people don't know. Maybe they're young and don't get it. See, Gilbert not speaking up for his part of it. But think about it. We could get in history, a 23-year-old ball player that was the number one pick. You think by him not being in a playoff game or got subbed out, let's say if he played 15 minutes that playoff game instead of 25 minutes, you think what the body of work, he say averaged 10 points, 9 rebounds. If he averaged that, you think when it's time to free agency, he can't get paid? Kwame signed for a 3-year, $24 million. He got $8 million a year. So Kwame, and then Kwame, all he want to do, keep bringing up his Washington days. Kwame played like 4 years with Washington. After that, everything else he's on other teams. But he keep bringing up, yeah, but I only played 14 minutes. It's a lot of rookies, especially like back then, a lot of rookies wasn't playing many minutes out the gate. It's just like football. They had to learn the ropes. Now, a rookie will jump in the starting lineup, play 30 minutes from the gate. But back then, a lot of guys, they's bringing the guys along slowly. You know what I'm saying? So Kwame Brown, see, a guy like me, I know the game, Kwame. So now I'm exposed the truth of what it is, and that you keep bringing up, oh, I paid 14 minutes. Okay, Kwame make it look like, if you listen to Kwame talk like he only been getting, like he a guy that was a bench warmer his whole career, never had a real chance of playing. He if you listen to him talk, he talked like, oh, I only got 14 minutes. Like he never had a real opportunity. Kwame averaged 30 minutes. Kwame, as couple seasons, a lot of seasons, he averaged 26 minutes, 27 minutes. He had plenty of opportunities. He had plenty of opportunities to do what he had to do to prove himself. His game didn't really get much better. He didn't have no type of offensive game, right? And then another thing is, you got guys like JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee got picked on, Shaq the Fool. He played with Washington too in the beginning of his career. He played with Washington, Shaq the Fool. He did way worse, idiotic. He did all type of stuff that you'd be like, what's wrong with this guy? But JaVale McGee stuck with it, kept playing, got better, was mentally strong, and playing right now. A hell of a rotation player in the last few years. Got championships, was a factor. JaVale McGee played 14 minutes and things like that and still get you 6 points, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks. He still get up numbers and have an impact on the game playing 14 minutes. And Kwame Don't play 30 minutes, 28 minutes, 27 minutes. He was a starter. But let him, if you start, it's no excuse. Kwame never averaged 10 rebounds in his whole career. Never. Averaged 10 rebounds, never averaged 9 rebounds. I think his highest even 7 to 8 rebounds. And he only averaged double figures once in his whole career. He averaged double figures once in his whole career. But he came off and he had people rallying behind him because what them guys did and what they were saying. You know what I mean? He averaged 12 points one year. I mean, he averaged double figures one time in his career. But besides that, you know what I mean? Besides you saying lies, it's nothing I'm lying about. You know what I mean? Kwame, like I said, he had people rally behind him because he felt he was getting bullied in the media. Everybody call him a bust. Yeah, but I bought my mother a house, which is good. Everybody commend you for that. But now what you doing is bullying. You trying to tap in. Vlad got 4.5 million subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And it's another narrative I want to stop people from saying. Oh, why people go on the white man show? Why they go on Vlad? Why they go on Vlad? Vlad is a cop. This, that, and the third. Like, Vlad never pretend to be a street guy. Vlad do interviews. You're a grown man. You should know what to say and what not to say. So that would be if somebody come out with a clothing line or an album or they got a podcast, you'll be a fool not to go on Vlad to further whatever business you're doing. If Vlad called me today or tomorrow, you think I'm going to sit there and say, oh, I ain't going on Vlad. He's a culture vulture. He do this. Man, you sound stupid. Somebody be stupid not to go on Vlad. Well, I can say anybody, but especially somebody who career or whatever they try to do can get enhanced. You'll be a fool. I would go tomorrow if he tell me come on the interview, but I'm not going to incriminate myself. I'm not going to do that. If he start digging into my background, ask me certain questions, some questions, if I feel it's not going to get me in trouble or I'm not harming nobody, I will give Vlad that. But some other stuff, I just won't. And Kwame being sensitive, saying Gilbert shouldn't have said nothing until I asked him. Now, if Gilbert would have sat there and said, ask him, the first thing I would have said, like, damn, ask him what? Gilbert said nothing to this man. Said nothing to him. And then I can't believe how many flunkies. I'm seeing people all on Karceno and Kwame Brown, because I was on Karceno Live earlier today, and I'm seeing people like, yeah, he shouldn't have never said his name. And Karceno talk about, yeah, Gilbert, you see what you did? You look what you started, Gilbert. Look how the fuck Gilbert started. See, this is why I said people got to be retarded. I ain't gonna say retarded, excuse me, but people got to be sick. How can you literally watch an interview and seeing exactly what's said and then gonna agree to why he shouldn't have mentioned his name? Like, Kwame is low-key trying to bully Gilbert Arenas because Gilbert, and then even when the thing initially first started with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, he said, Gilbert called me, Gilbert not stupid. I give Gilbert credit. Gilbert not stupid. He's smart. He called me and was like, yo, I don't want no problems. This, that, and the third. I apologize. He said, man, Gilbert cool now. He cool. We chopped it up. We cool now. And now he talk about, oh, you taking he took food out my mouth. Like, stop that. Now I'm going to expose this to anybody. Please be open-minded. He did not take money out of his pocket. There's no way a player can take money. 30 NBA teams. If you at 23 years old, 6'11", a number one pick, you know what I mean? He did get better in a couple years as far as his game got a little bit better. You think a team gonna look at and say, oh, in the playoffs, he ain't get that much playing time, so I'm not gonna pay him? That's a bunch of bullshit. He would have got paid. How many players every year in and year out we see get overpaid? And then not only that, Kwame, okay, you got 3 years, $24 million, right? So you complaining about that. Ask yourself, The production you did with the Lakers when you got that contract, them 3 years you was with the Lakers, did you outplay your contract? Can you look yourself in the mirror and say, I was only getting $8 million? Now, mind you, $8 million a year back in 05 is different from $8 million a year now. So $8 million a year in 05 was good money, was real good money compared to $8 million right now. $8 million right now is mid-level money. And even mid-level money, let's say, Kwame, now, did you look at your contract and say, damn, I'm underplayed. With your performance, you was underplayed. If you can't say that, why you keep harping on what Tyson Chandler got? Tyson Chandler had a better career than you. But Gilbert tried to sweep it under the rug and said you still would have been the third pick. Eddie Curry had a better career than you. He still was see, you telling me analytic dreamer watch the game. Like come on. Like, come on. You got guys like Ben Wallace. Kwame Brown got a much better offensive game than Ben Wallace. Kwame Brown got a much better game than Ben Wallace. Offensive game than Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace is 6'7". Kwame's 6'11". Ben Wallace figured it out. Listen, offense not my game. That shouldn't stop you from not getting 10 to 12 rebounds a game, blocking everything, being impact defensively. You could look at a guy like Kendrick Perkins. Kwame Brown, way better than Kendrick Perkins. Way better, right? But Kendrick Perkins figured out, okay, I'm not athletic. Kendrick Perkins don't got no offensive game, but you know what he did? I'm going to be good at setting picks. I'm going to be a tough guy, and I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to try to keep myself in the league long as possible. Like Kwame, and like I said, my thing is he should have never fed into that Vlad interview. If you look at the Vlad and the whole interview with Gilbert, that was nothing exciting. That was nothing that jumped out at nobody. If that shit would have came and went. It would have came and went. But he brought light to that. He brought light to that because he wanted to clout chase on that situation. But it's nothing wrong with it if you want, that's what you want to do. But to go at Gil like that and tell, oh, Dan Fagan, look what Dan Fagan did. Dan Fagan, they covered a lot of bullshit. He's getting in crimes, committing crimes and stuff like that. And they covered up for him. They couldn't cover up the gun case and all this. Come on, like, bro, all that cause he still gave him props. He still gave him props. Like my man, that's like a preacher preaching one thing and being false about something else. You can't do that. You have me, and you want to be, Kwame want to be looked at as, he want to erase his basketball career and want to be looked at as a revolutionary, right? But you want people to forget that, but you got to show and prove that first. You can't just say, I want to be a revolutionary and I'm here for blacks and all this stuff there, and people supposed to just jump on your bandwagon. Prove yourself in that field first. Get that thing going, get your weight up in that, and then people probably could rally behind you and get on with that. People was rally behind you, and I'm one of them. Like, I like what I feel everything he's saying. But you lose people when you say you big on apologies. You and Gilbert talk right after that. He's like, why he keeps speaking for me? How the fuck he speaking for you? How the fuck he speaking for you? He answered a fucking question. He figured, all right, y'all cool, y'all chopped it up, and he looked out. Oh, Kwame still would have been a third pick of the draft. You got to analyze high school players different, which is true. You got to analyze high school player different from a college player. High school and college is totally two different things. College and the NBA is totally two different things. If you're a high school player and you average 37 points, 17 rebounds, let's say 6 blocks. A lot of high school, like Tyson Chandler and all of them had like Kwame Brown, Eddie Curry. They all had Andre Blatch. They all had like ridiculous stats in high school, right? Now, if you got a college player that averaged 20 points, 9 rebounds, let's say 2 blocks, you gotta separate the two and figure out if you're gonna draft one of these guys, you got to figure out how I'm gonna do this. You gotta figure that out. You got to. You can't classify them in the same space with one guy in high school where you 18 and you playing against 14 and 15 years old and some guys your age 18. But the reality, you playing with a lot of guys 14 and 15 in high school. So that 35 and 17, you got to be real careful and you got to evaluate that different than now college. Okay, now you're like, okay, now if a guy is a freshman, you say, okay, he's 18, he doing this, and he averaged 20 points, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks. Now you say to yourself, okay, he doing this against guys 23, 22, 21, 20, and things like that. So some guys older, instead of he doing this to guys that's 14 years old in high school. So he said nothing wrong with that. And then Kwame said, oh, he done ruined them young guys. He done ruined Nick Young and them young guys on them, had him in his house playing PlayStation. See, that is totally false. Everyone says that Gilbert Arenas had a hell of a work ethic. Like, he's a gym rat. So if he a gym rat and he got the young guys around him, everybody, let me tell you this, you need your personal time in the NBA. From 20 to 35 while you're in it, I would suggest, if I had a son, yes, you work your ass off, you practice and things like that, but enjoy your life, man. Because those years you ain't going to get back. So if Gilbert want to goof around, or they want to do paintball, or go out to malls and play video games, there's nothing wrong with that. But you know one thing he did for Nick Young? When Nick Young, he told Nick Young, when you get in there, you bust their ass. He gave Nick Young that confidence, something that I'm a diehard Laker fan. I didn't really see that in you watching you play. I didn't really see that real oozing with confidence in your game. He gave Nick Young that. And that take you a long way. What confidence is big, confidence and heart, that take you a long way. He gave Nick Young something more than Nick Young coach gave him. He gave them more than what Nick Young gave him. He gave him more than what the coach gave him. He said, Nick, get in the game and do your thing. And then Karceno clown ass took about, oh, Gilbert wanted to be a star. So what? What's wrong with wanting to be a star? Everybody know if I'm going to say anything to a young guy, I'm going to tell him, yo, listen, you got from this time to this time where you're going to make millions and millions of dollars. You got your whole life ahead of you after that. Your whole life ahead of you after that. So if he want to build his status and want to be a star, now, like for instance, Nick Young, Swaggy P, he built that. Now he's a confident guy. He's more of a guy that now he could get maybe a movies. He could get in movies. He recognizable. He was no star NBA player, but he built this self and character, the Swaggy P thing with confidence, likable type of guy where he might can flourish outside of basketball. He might can flourish outside of basketball. You know what I'm saying? He might flourish. And you keep saying, how can someone be a bust after 12 years? I never said Kwame Brown was a bust. See, that's your problem. Meal ticket. I never said he was a bust. I never said that. See, that's the problem with a lot of guys. That's why I look at, this is ridiculous. I sit there and look at comments. I'm like, how could somebody say Gilbert Arenas started with this man? Why Gilbert bringing this man's name in his mouth? And they watched the interview. They watched it like I watched it. Now, where the fuck he said anything at? For anything, he gave him his props. I never say he's a bust. I would never call nobody, and I agree with Kwame Brown, that word bust. Like when people clown Ticket TV, right? And they clown Ticket TV about being a G leaguer, right? I really don't go in on, I don't do that. You know why I don't do that? Because I played ball and I wanted to be in the NBA when I was growing up, right? I chose the wrong path and I went for immediate gratifications And I saw money right there. I could get money right now. And I chose that path. Ticket TV, wherever his upbringing was, he chose to continue playing basketball. Yes, he's in the G League. He played overseas. I don't care if it's the low level overseas, but he still got paid to play basketball, and he got to experience some things that I didn't get to experience, right? My experience is different from Ticket TV. So on the strength of that, I will always respect Ticket TV on that level, and I would never try to clown him on that because I played ball, but I chose the wrong path. Went to jail. I went to jail chasing money. He chose to continue his upbringing to play basketball. The thing I say with him is, for him to be a basketball player that played overseas, but to call Lonzo Ball a bum and the way he talk about it, that's why I don't get mad when people do clown Ticket TV about him being a G League reject and stuff like that, because he should know better. I know better how hard it is to do it. That's why I don't clown him on far as basketball, like his basketball career. Because at the end of the day, Ticket had a more, I ain't gonna say high school, but I'm just, okay, he went further in basketball than I did. So that is the difference. I respect that part of it. So I would never call Kwame Brown a bust. But I see what Kwame Brown had me with him, and I see what he's doing now. Gilbert, please, if you listen to Gilbert talk, Gilbert say, but not say like he's not no fighter at all. Gilbert, he give off the impression that he would run before he fight. He when it comes to fighting and confrontation, he stayed far away from it. He stayed far away from it. I even remember a story he said about Brendan Haywood. He said something about he ain't passing the ball and got slick with Brendan Haywood on the bench. And Brendan Haywood knocked on his hotel, ain't passing the ball, some shit, and knocked on the door. Brendan Haywood was coming looking for him. And he's like, okay, I apologize. I don't want no problems and things like that. He copped the plea with Brendan. He told his story himself. Then Karceno clown ass want to say, oh, he's a valley boy. He don't know about struggle. Gilbert Arenas didn't grow up rich. He didn't grow up rich. And see, people coming my thing, oh, Kwame gonna put you on Weasel Wednesday. Kwame can't put me on Weasel Wednesday. And Kwame can't expose me. He gonna expose you like he exposed other YouTubers. He can't. Because I'm speaking the truth. I'm not doing this to clout chase and things like that. But if you had me rocking with you, defending you, you know, and you had me doing these different things, and you sit there and say, I'm a man. I'm big on apologies. And you come at your former teammate and say he shouldn't say your name after he done gave you props. Gilbert is a coon. He do this for the white man. He doing it. And then Kwame tried to put this race thing in it. Stop it with the race thing. Stop it. And I'm tired of people try to make it seem like every time somebody go on Vlad, they selling their soul. People sound stupid. Oh, people going on Vlad. Why are they going on Vlad? You selling your soul going on Vlad. Vlad is culture voter. Vlad this and that. If you an artist or you got a clothing line and you trying to promote your business, this man have 4.5 million subscribers, and there's a good chance if you do that interview, you may have a million people done watch that interview. And not only that interview may get you a no jumper interview after that, because him and Adam 22 is cool. And then after a no jumper interview, it may get you another interview. Now it may build your business to help you feed your family. You just have to know what to say, when not to say. That's just simple as that. Oh, these guys going up there and he tricking them, and these guys talk about crimes and they going to jail. Vlad's police. People got to be stupid, and you got to open your mind and be smart about things. That man he don't got no control like that. You should know what to say and not to say. If you're an up-and-coming artist, let's say you 19, 20 years old, your manager and them should tell you before you go up there, they know how Vlad get down. Okay, you was involved in this, that, and the third. Don't coach them what the answer, what not the answer before you go up there. You know what you're getting into going into Vlad. They sent Gilbert up there to do this. Don't do that, Kwame. You trying to give people like Kwame. I think you're a bigger man than that, Kwame. You're a bigger man than that. But what you trying to do, you trying to manipulate the situation. Because you not stupid. You see that, damn, people biting off every little thing I'm saying. So you feel you can't lose right now. You want to sit there and say, mama cooking. You know what I mean? I'm a man. These guys not men. Stop talking about basketball. You was a basketball player. We know you from that. Why are you trying to run away from that? If a guy asks you was happened to be in Gilbert Arenas draft class, he was the 31st pick and you was the first pick. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. He coach for, or he do this, he do that. Like, come on, let's keep it all the way 100 here. Let's keep it 100. Regardless, he an ex-NBA player. What you know him for? He want people to talk about code. What did he do right now? What did he do right now? Far as for black people, where we should, that's all we should talk about him for. You want to sit there and say, oh, he's an ex-player. It doesn't matter. When he start making moves and start doing other things, and now we can start seeing him in another light, and then okay, cool. Like Dave Bing was a NBA player, right? He played for he from Detroit. He played for the Bucks, right? He made, I think they say he made the highest I think he made was $400,000 as an NBA player. Now he's like a billionaire. He got all type of business things and things like that. Now people might start looking at Dave Bing and that type of light. Kwame, you got to do something first before you want the racial basketball. Stop feeling you. It's like you feel ashamed of it when somebody bring your name up. You did a hell of a thing to make yourself some money. God, you never a bust. Never. I agree with you 100% about that. I agree with you when you on Stephen A. Smith neck. Stephen A. Smith for years been getting down on Kwame. For years. I get that. If you want to talk about him for the next 20 years, you got that right. So you, every time, now you putting players in a hot seat where if they get interviewed or if it's an incident or anything that to come, they feel they can't say nothing. Like, come on, don't do that. Don't do that. You make yourself look like a weak weasel. You do. Don't run away from your career. You played 13 years, you made millions of dollars. Be proud of that. A dude like me can't get down on you about that. There's nothing I could say to you about that. Maybe your peers can, but there's nothing I can say to you about that. I can never get down on you. If me and you have a conversation and you want to get down, nigga, you never made the NBA. So what you will have that all day. But the lie and say Gilbert Arenas stop your money is far as things from the lie. And I'm here to expose that to the people who might not know much about basketball to think some stupid shit like that because he told his coach to send you on the bench, that you in his way, that stopped Tyson Chandler got 60 million. So that incident, I don't remember what playoff series that was. Let's say if that was the last game, let's say that happened 2 times. So your whole career to run out your contract, whenever your first contract expired, your rookie contract expired, and you hit free agency, you think general managers and coaches and stuff saying, oh, he ain't really do much in the playoffs. It's guys that bomb, don't do anything in the playoffs. Guys that been hurt still got their money, Kwame. Stop doing that. Stop blaming Gil for saying he took money out your pocket. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. When you make yourself look weak. And people gonna follow you because they don't know by me having this channel and I'm seeing some of the stuff I see a lot of people just don't get it. They don't know these things. They don't. And Karceno capping for you. Now, What is he capping for you for? He sat there and oh, he trying to get Kwame. I mean Gilbert. You done messed up telling this man all his. Oh, Gilbert said this stuff that he already got killed by the media on. Oh, he said this about black women. Oh, he said this about WNBA players. Oh, he brought guns to the play. Oh, he's snitching and stuff like that. Like, come on. You done started. You can say what you want, but when I see people agreeing with you, I got to say that's a sickness. How can somebody possibly agree? Go on your own. I don't have to. I'm not here for nobody to agree with me. Look at the thing yourself. Look at the Gilbert Arenas interview with Vlad TV. And look at all the stuff Kwame done said after that about Gil. Oh, he ruined young players and stuff. Like, he ruined Nick Young. They played. Oh, he said he wasn't a good. Gilbert said he wasn't a good veteran. But that don't mean he ruined them. If Gilbert getting up, busting his ass, working out hard, and they're around him and see that and they don't work out hard, that's on them. That's on them. You can do what you want on your off time. You can do what you want on your off time, man. You can. And on your off time, if you want to sit there and go to a party, if you want to go paintball and have some fun, you making millions of dollars, you're in your 20s. You should never that's precious time. You should never let that go. But if you out there and you earned that and you still working hard and trying to improve your game, nobody can never knock you for that. And see, that's the thing I don't like what the NBA do. And they try to make it look like, oh, this guy, he out there having, like, if you having fun, you're not taking the game serious, which I think is a bunch of bullshit. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. If you're not having fun, you're not taking the game. If you're out there having fun, you're not taking the game serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, that's not cool there. You should have fun. If my son was in NBA, I would have your fun. Long as you ain't out there embarrassing the organization by getting in trouble or doing these things there, it's all cool. I didn't hear about Nick Young and these young guys getting in trouble. He gave Nick Young a world of confidence. Told him, you good. You a beast. Go out there and bust their ass. Do you. He gave him confidence. You know, Kwame and Karceno, I gotta stop. You're looking ridiculous out here. If you want to be known as that coach, you should ignore that interview and continue doing whatever you're doing. Continue doing whatever you're doing. Continue doing whatever you're doing. If you want to be known, keep doing that. But now you distract yourself and get into a whole bunch of BS. And this man, and then you say he came to you like, and he said Gilbert didn't like what you had to say. I wouldn't like it either. Because I know Gilbert like, God damn, what the fuck I said? I know he probably like, what the fuck I said? I said he'd be top 3. No, doggone well, he wouldn't be no top 3. He didn't have no better career than no Tyson. He would not been no top 3 if they redo the draft today. Like, come on. Come on. But he still said that. For him to say some idiotic, for the strength of that, if you deal with your reality for yourself, and you deal with reality to yourself, you should say yourself, Gil capping right now. But you know what? He going out his way not to piss me off. Or that alone should show that he's really not trying to have no problems. For him to sit there and say, if they knew if they were to redo the draft, you'll go to the 3rd pick of the draft. Like, come on. Come on. Come on. Like you sound crazy. Like, you get down on this man for what? And it's not like I'm capping for Gil, like I'm the biggest Gilbert Arenas fan, but I'm looking at your cause. I'm like, I like what Kwame doing. I like it. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? I'm supporting him. You know what I mean? Rocking with him. Then you go left field with that. And then when you bring Gilbert in it, then you try to make it look like he's wrong. And then you got a whole bunch of people going got this man for that. That's out of pocket there. You out of pocket there. You out of pocket there. Because now they follow you. People believe in you. So now your voice is strong now. So now you got people believing what you're saying and thinking, and they watched it. This is how you know people is sick. Like, you're like, hold up. They watched it and still said Gilbert Arenas was wrong. How? Like, how? And when I did the videos on Kwame, all I said was, Kwame, I let Kwame know I was rocking with you and all these stuff there. Kwame, this openly apologized to Gilbert. But you keep going on and on, going in on him. I know he's sick. He probably feel he can't beat you. So he ain't trying to really. He said he know that Gilbert said something. Oh, I seen Kwame. Kwame can fight. Kwame do this. Kwame ain't no joke. I seen Kwame fight. Kwame ain't no joke. I'm not messing with Kwame. So he don't probably really want to say what he really feel publicly. He feel, damn, I don't want to bump into this nigga. Kwame crazy. I don't want Kwame to beat me up and it go viral on the internet. So it's like you bullying this man. It's like you bullying him. He go out his way not to have a problem with you. And you doing it. You know what I'm saying? I told you not to speak my name. Next time, tell him you ask him. It's not like he asked him nothing personal, a personal thing about you. Did Kwame do this? Didn't ask something personal about you? Like, come on. And then Karceno is capping like crazy. Oh, you done messed up now. You done messed up. You done bothered me. Like you capping. I don't care if Kwame was riding with me and me and Kwame's locked in like this. As a man, I'd have been like, yo, bro, nah, leave Gil alone. Leave him alone. Like, he ain't da. That's what I would have said. And if Kwame is a grown man, if he chooses to continue getting at Gil, you know what? I wouldn't have did no video on it. If I'm locked in with Kwame, man, him cool. I would have just shut up and not said nothing. But you jump in it and going in for what? Because you clout chasing. You want yourself to seem important. Karceno, you not important, man. You're not. You're not. And a lot of times people look at when somebody have all these subscribers, that make their word is born. People think like that. Oh, he right and he's wrong because he had this many subscribers, he had that, and more people. No, that shit don't have shit to do with nothing. It has nothing to do with nothing. Karceno, as a man, you older than Kwame. As a man, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all want to talk about be men? Be men. You can't be men when you want to be men. Kwame Brown saw an opportunity to clout chase. He clout chase. I don't know how was his numbers going down, or he probably didn't have much to talk. I don't know. But he saw the opportunity and he did it. But he got down on another man. Talk about, oh, all they do is talk about other black men. All they do. Like Kwame, then you sat there and said, oh, right now, I could average 20. You done kind of like dog the Lakers. You ain't had to say nobody personally, individual as a name, but you dogged them as a team. And then you sat there and said, oh, I know right now, just because the Lakers, no other team, I could average 20 and 10. Like, cut it out. You never averaged 20 points in your life. You only averaged double figures once in your life, and you never averaged double digits in rebounds. Never in your whole career. But you want to, when you tell your story, oh, I only got 14 minutes, and you want to complain about what happened in Washington, and you was only in Washington 3 to 4 years of your career. What happened after that? Every team you went to, oh, they was wrong too? And you done play 30 minutes, 28 minutes, 27 minutes? You was getting minutes? Oh, I got injury. Oh, people don't realize I was playing with, you know how many players play with injuries? I'm not saying you say he averaged 12 once. I say he averaged double figures once. Double figures is 10, 12, 11, 20, 30, double figures once. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That is what it is. Oh, I play hurt. I was hurt. I had this. A lot of players play hurt all the time. Still put up numbers. You okay? Then he'll say, "Oh yeah, but it wasn't my job to score, sir." With the Lakers, it wasn't my job, sir, to call to get numbers. Kobe took all the shots, sir. He did this. Okay, let's say that Kobe took 1,000 shots. It's other people on the Lakers that average double figures, but besides points, forget the points. How come you wasn't averaging 10 to 12 rebounds? How come you ain't average 10 to 12 rebounds? Kobe, no, that's effort. That has nothing to do with no other player. You cannot put that on no player there. You cannot put that on no player. How come you didn't average double digits in rebounds? How come you didn't average double digits in rebounds? So it's no excuse. It's no excuse about what's going on. It's no excuse at all. It's none. It's none. You could get rebound. Ben Wallace figured it out. Okay, and Kwame had better offensive game than a lot. Thanks a lot, but better offensive game than Ben Wallace. Better offensive game than Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Perkins is trash. Like he's not to me not a good NBA. I'd say Kwame Brown's a better NBA player than Kendrick Perkins. But you know what though? Them guys figured out they didn't complain. They work hard and was good at something where a coach utilized their skill set in. Ben Wallace, like, forget offense. I'm going to grab every rebound. I'm 6'7" playing center. I'm going to grab every rebound. I'm going to try to block every shot, and I'm going to make my end on this. I don't have to rely on nobody giving me the ball. I'm going to do it on that end. That's what I'm saying. You gotta stop this, man. You gotta stop. See, what this is, you talking to somebody who know the game, who the history of the game. I'm older than you, so I know the different eras and what it is. No, Gilbert Arenas stopped your money. He didn't. He did not stop that money, Kwame. Stop with these lies. A player can't stop nobody money. It's 30 teams. We see all the time where a team from left field come out of somewhere and give somebody a boat of money. You be like, what? He give him a chunk of money. Like you see that all the time. You see that all the time where guys do that. All the time. You see this all the time. You see that all that happen every single time. Every time. Nobody stopping nobody money. He took money out my pocket. And people felt for that. That's why I said, I don't know when people sit there and say they watch basketball, how do you possibly watch basketball if you follow the game, follow the history of it, follow the patterns that these GMs do, these coaches, the dumb moves, you'd be like, huh? Why would you give this guy this money? This guy is this. Timothy Mozgov averaged 6 points a game, did nothing, and still got $64 million. And they do nothing in the playoffs. It's guys that be hurt, ain't even play and still get max money. That's superstars. Forget the superstars. There's players that not superstars still got paid. Look at Spencer Dinwiddie. Spencer Dinwiddie saw an ACL, and he had about 4 ACLs in his career. Spencer Dinwiddie had like 4 ACLs in his career. tore his ACL, still got paid. Still got paid. So somebody could get paid from injuries for missing all year and then had a history of ACLs. That guy history is not no bullshit sprained ankles. He still got paid. Yeah, guys like Kim Bazemore had he played like this with the Lakers. He played solid and got $72 million. So you think a 23-year-old, a guy 6'11", that could play the 4 and the 5, 23, a former number 1 pick, why he ain't get paid? You think Gilbert by Eddie Jordan didn't put you in the game? You think that sealed it? Why Tyson Chandler got $60 million and you got $24 million? It wasn't that. They probably heard some twerping about your work ethic. It might have been something, but it wasn't that. We gotta stop this, man. And the people who listening, man, please listen to this with an open mind. With an open mind. If you like Kwame, you riding with him. You like Karceno, you riding with him. Listen to this with an open mind. I'm not clout chasing at all. But I'm doing this because it's like I can't believe that I respect it more if Kwame would have said what he said and Karceno say what he said and people just not said nothing, or I'm saying people really believe in this shit. People is really believing this and agreeing with that. Gilbert not gonna say nothing, so I'm gonna say something. My platform is not big, so it might not. It's like, okay, it might not be that effective. What I'm saying might not, unless it gets shared. It gets shared, and then it pick up momentum, and people share this, and then people will see this. I guarantee you, Kwame Brown will. He's nothing he can say. He can't say nothing. If he want to put me on Weasel Wednesdays, he can. That's his prerogative. He could do what he want. But Kwame know deep down, I know Kwame this motherfucker know what the fuck he talking about. Kwame saying that to himself. If he see this, I know he saw my other video, but if he see this, I know he's saying damn, this nigga know what he talking about. Because people believe in that shit, that Gilbert took money out of his pocket. He didn't. He didn't. I guarantee you grab all the general managers right now and say because a player told a coach to take a player out the game and they don't play in the game, or a player, Gilbert not no LeBron James. He not strong like that. And even if LeBron would have did something like that, if a team wants you and they feel you worth that, they're gonna give you that. And you want to say, oh, I only got 24 million, I got 8 million a year. Okay, when you got that contract, what did you do? Did you look at what happened after that contract? Did you outperform that contract? Did you outperform that contract? When you was playing in real time, was people like, oh my God, Lakers got a bargain. Oh my God, they got Kwame Brown for $8 million a year. Damn, they got a steal. He's underpaid. Did anybody look at you as being underpaid? No. Did they look at you being overpaid? What happened after your contract, after that $24 million ran out? You're 23 years old. You should have got more. If you did what you had to do and made a major impact, you should have had that 24 million turn to 84 million. You should have had that 24 million turn to 84 million. You hit free agency again when you was 26, 27 years old. You should have had that. But you didn't. But you want to say this, man, and all you want to talk about your Washington, oh, he did this, oh, he did that, which is cool. But you want to clout chase and say all this, oh, people thinking they scaring me, all of my, oh, don't mess with Kwame. Kwame gonna get you. Yo, it's not worth it, bro. Bro, it's not worth it. You only got 2,000 subs. It's not worth it. Yo, Kwame could end your career. And he can't end nothing. He can't. He can't. Me and Lamont just hate successful black men. Wow, they get who's Lamont? Who's Lamont? FYF. You didn't say that a couple months ago. I seen the FYF. FYF held his own against Kwame Brown. Who Lamont? Me and Lamont. Who's that? I don't know Lamont. Lamont scary as fuck. Who's Lamont? But anyway, he held his own against Kwame. He held his own. I'm not worried about nobody ganging up on me and exposing me. Oh, FYF. Lamont is FYF. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Oh, okay. Cool. But he held his own. And I seen that the thing because they sent me a link and told me, oh, don't do it. I seen when him and Ticket try to get at FYF. I seen that. They try to get at him. But I'm not worried about that because I'm not here. I'm not cloud chasing. I'm not being disrespectful to the man. But what I'm saying is be truthful. Be truthful. If you want to go on this path about, oh, black men stick together, oh, I'm big on apologies. Gilbert apologized to him. Apologized to him. And he said it. And you went right back at him. He clout chased. And Karceno is a big flunky. He's a big flunky. A big time flunky. Karceno did a whole live earlier on Karceno did a whole live earlier on Gilbert Arenas, and I was on his live. I was on, and I couldn't believe what I'm hearing, and then people believe in that. You're right, FYF. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. It's crazy. He getting away, and let me see him do something in the streets with the black community. Let me see your work before you want me to disaffect your NBA career. Let me see you do that. Like you get so sensitive and stuff like that, and he ain't say nothing to you. You being a bully. And then you got Karceno out there, and he's a big time flunky. A big time flunky. Karceno is a big time flunky, man. He's big time flunky. He go out there speaking for that man. Oh, you done messed up now. People think because Becky with the good hair and whatever, how he got down on Matt Barnes. Okay, cool. He got down on him. It was funny, everything good, but nobody going to not do that. Call people weak. You're a weak man and stuff like that. You weak. You weak. Gilbert had a hell of an interview, a good interview. That interview was good, entertaining. He's a clown. And then I hate when people try to put the black thing. Oh, he's a coon. They put him up there to do this. They do. Nah, come on. Gilbert has a podcast. Whatever he trying to promote, he trying to get his name out. This man had 4.5 million subscribers. You'll be a fool not to go on his show if you're trying to reach a certain level. Vlad asked me. I didn't go on that show. I know why you probably didn't go on Vlad's show. Because one thing about Vlad probably gonna keep going at you, and you're gonna say it's not about basketball. That's what Kwame said to me. Kwame told me I'm still talking about basketball. It's not about basketball. But you was an NBA player for 13 years. I don't know you for nothing else. And Karceno is a big time flunky, man. He's a big time flunky. He's a big time flunky. Karceno get up there and oh yeah, you done fucked up now, Gilbert. You done did this, and Kwame talk, oh, and then oh, you in love with the girl I done smash. Like who do that? Cause you smashed the girl that he liked. Like who do that? Like you going off. You want people to. You want to lead people down this path, but you gonna go off that path and channel your energy to Gilbert Arenas for what? I'm not swinging off Gilbert. This is not about Gilbert. This is about a person that I never dissed Kwame Brown as a player. I liked him. I like Kwame and things. Huh? I open the door for them. I I was rocking with things he's saying, arguing with my peoples. Nah, Kwame this, Kwame that. I'm rocking with him. Nah, I like that. Cause Kwame, I'm big on being a man. If I'm wrong about something, I apologize. If I'm wrong about something I said right now about Kwame, and I will come like, yo, I'm wrong, I apologize. It don't stop who I am. It don't stop who I am, man. It don't. I've been through a lot of shit, man. My lifestyle, man, I wish I would have tried the other path, man. I done did a lot, man. I did a lot, man, that, I'm not proud of. You know what I'm saying? And I chose the wrong path. I went this way where I should have went that way. It cost me my not my life, but it could have. I ain't gonna go into shit. It could easy. I ain't gonna go into all that. But I appreciate that I'm here. You know what I mean? And I'm here, and I'm very thankful for that. But for me to sit there and it upset me because I rock with this man. I'm like, you a fraud. You know what I mean? Apologize, son. This, down the third. I'm big on that. Be a man. Just that. And then you doing opposite. Exactly. When he runs out of drama. Exactly. I agree with you. You 100% right about that. He craves for drama. He craves for it. You know what I'm saying? He craves for it. Because he told Charlemagne publicly, oh, just apologize. I need a public apology. Charlemagne did it. You still go at him. You still go at him. He had every right to go at Hassan Campbell. Every right to. Hassan Campbell clout chased and did the same thing and then backpedal. I'm not going to backpedal. And like I said, FYF, I seen it. He held his own with Kwame Brown. I don't see where he went any. I act like I don't. I think because the way he did get down on Charlemagne, the way Kwame Brown did shut a lot of shit down, it's like people scared of him. I couldn't believe shit I'm reading. Yo, man, it's not worth it. You only got 2,000 subs. It's not worth it, man. Kwame and you, man. It's not worth it, man. He shut you down like they exposed other YouTubers and other people. I'm not worrying about that. I got to stay real to what it is. Now, if I was never rocking with Kwame, I wouldn't even did this video. I did it because it upset me like you's a fraud the whole time. And I had friends told me from the first week, they're like, man, this, and I've been arguing people down. It's like, damn. Like, damn, this you really a fraud. You're a fraud. You got people on rocking with, and I do respect that little shit you said. You said, oh, I let people use my videos. You did clouded some people up. I give you that. That I condemn you for that. You clouded people up. And that's why I always respect FYF, because I did a live. FYF got a big channel. I did a live. FYF shared and my live jumped. You know what I mean? FYF did that. Kwame helped Ticket. No, Ticket TV had like a nice size, but I mean, I see him like kind of, I respect that. I always respect that. You know what I mean? Somebody with a bigger channel help somebody out with a smaller channel. I I respect that to the fullest. I will always respect FYF for that. Cause he ain't had to do that. He shared it. And I done gained maybe 12 subscribers in that one live. My channel bigger than Goat Mike channel. I always try to help Goat Mike at all times if I can. You know what I'm saying? That's something you always have to be grateful of. So I do give Kwame Brown credit for that. Like he said, I let people use my videos. I didn't shut people down. I'm not making it like Kwame is a bad person. I definitely think he's a good dude. You know what I mean? I think he's a good dude. You know, I think he's a good dude. But my man, if you want to be that, want to chase it, and be that. But don't come. My thing is this: don't play two sides of the fence. If you want to be a drama king, be the drama king, Kwame. Say fuck all that coding and all this. Oh, black is a man. Why y'all come being serious about this stuff? And go at it. Go at people. Go at people channels. And if you want to be a drama king, do that. But that's more respect. Do that. You can't play both sides of the fence. You had me with you. That's the thing that bothered me. I'm with them arguing with motherfuckers. And people telling me, I'm like, yo, you wilding. And that's what you want. You like the drama. You win at Gilbert, you won't go at me because I only got 2,000 subs. It don't benefit you saying anything to me. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense for you. Okay, what the fuck? I'm saying something to you. Karceno seen my video. He said, oh, Gilbert sent his minions after me. Karceno, they think, oh, I ain't gonna give this guy no light. It's not about light with me. The people that's here. I'm big on that. Whoever here watching, that's what it is. It's not like, oh, I'm looking at, oh, Karceno got 200,000 subscribers. Oh, let me say something about him. No, you being a clown. You being a clown. You know what I'm saying? You being a clown. And that's all what this about. Kwame, my thing is just be a drama king. Be a drama king. That's it. But you come off so strong and so detailed and like you personal, like, yo, this man done took money out. Like, you're not saying that, you're not joking about that. He took money out your pocket. Y'all don't know, Gilbert, and you going at him. Tim, that's right. Tim's been day one. My man Malik said, get the likes up. But you know what I'm saying? That's the thing of it, man. If I'm following a pastor or anybody and I'm believing this, I want to be like, I want to stay on that course. Don't start doing all this. You fooled me. You fooled me. You bamboozled me, Kwame. You did. And I look like a fool because my homeboy be laughing at me every time now. When I did the video, he laughed. He said, nigga, I told you. And he laughed. I'm like, damn. I didn't see that. I'm like, this man looking, bow. You know what I mean? Send some donations, man. He doing a coke, man. Come on, man. This not Kwame getting paid. Which is you got every right to get paid. Ticket been exposed in Lamont. See, I don't know about that. I seen it. You know, Ticket said him and FYF was cool, and I don't know, so I can't really get too much into that because he said they was cool, and I don't know what happened with that. I don't know what happened with Ticket and FYF as far as I really don't know about what happened with that. But what I could say that I think FYF held his own, and people pass as people pass, man. People pass as people pass. You know? And I don't know the full story. I would like to. That's why I can't speak on much what happened with that. But I seen it. Somebody actually put it in my thing. And I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I have a past also. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. Oh, so you said some basketball stuff. They got mad. Wow. Oh, that's what happened. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, see, I think that's whack. If somebody going on some basketball takes, and then somebody bring up somebody personal shit. Like I said, I ain't getting personal on Kwame or Karceno. I'm not getting personal. I don't know them, but you and Ticket was cool. FYF, you and Ticket was cool. Y'all had like a relationship. He helped you build your channel. He helped you build your channel. FYF. He helped you build your channel. And see, this is the thing what people get wrong at. Like I heard Ticket say he help you build your channel, right? Even if he did, right? But if you disagree with something, see, I don't know exactly what you said, so I can't speak too much on it. But that's like if you help somebody build, if you help, let's say somebody did help somebody build somebody's channel, right? Let's say Kwame Brown helped me build my channel right now. And let's say my channel take off, right? And let's say Kwame Brown basketball takes. Let's say Kwame Brown say Dirk is better than Kevin Garnett. Dirk Nowitzki better than Kevin Garnett, right? And let's say I disagree with him. I do a video, tickets. Kwame said Dirk was better. He bugging, and I start giving my point on how I think that Kevin Garnett better, whatever the case may be. I don't think nobody crossed nobody in that. See, I don't know what happened with that. But just because somebody helped somebody, that don't mean you can't disagree with them. Now, you crossing somebody, he said sneak distance. See, I don't know. So I'm not going to, I don't know. Man, Lamar, get up. We do an interview. You know what I mean? We do an interview. Everybody come watch me interview. Because I have a podcast, The Beat 139. I do interviews. I done interview all type of celebrities and different people like that. So, Lamar, when my joint get back on, we do an interview. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I do interviews and stuff now. I've been doing this a few years now with the Beat 139. I have a podcast. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Yeah. We're gonna do an interview. Yeah, we're gonna do an interview because like I said, interviews sometimes you get to see when somebody, you know what I mean, get to ask a certain type of question. You know what I'm saying? But just because you have a disagreement with somebody on a basketball take, that don't mean you sneak this. That don't mean I don't know. I don't know, man. We do the interview. I like to see what happened. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. I would be a couple more minutes. Let's get the likes up before I end this. Just because somebody gets some more views than somebody, that don't mean what that means. You said Ticket get more views than FYF, so you are his son. See, people always use numbers on every different thing. Like views don't mean nothing because somebody get more views than somebody. Of course, if somebody's channel is bigger, they should get more views. That don't mean they know more about a person. That don't mean the channel is actually better. Lamont, what I like about FYF channel is, like, I watched it last night. I've been on everybody. I've been on Goat Mike channel. I've been on Sports Critic. I've been really watching these dudes and supporting everybody's channel. But what I like about it, his channel is organized. He organized it and he structured. I like the way he got it structured. And he's what I like about him, he not he's not one-sided. Like if you like he not just if he likes LeBron, I don't know if he's a LeBron fan or whoever Kobe fan. I don't know who fan he is, but he gonna call it how he really see it, and that's I respect that. You got some guys, all they know is a person, and they regardless if they just gonna keep pounding you with this person. Oh, this guy's this guy is this, he that, and they gonna critique that player. That player can't do no wrong. That player can't do no wrong in that person eye. That's why, like, I saw FY yesterday, people were saying something. He's like, nah, this not. It was even kill. Even kill. Even kill. That's respected. That's a channel I can watch. And the thing with Ticket TV, like I said, it's some things I agree with Ticket TV says. It's some things I don't. It's some things Kwame Brown, Karceno might say I may agree with. I'm not going to disagree with some if I it's not no if I like somebody or don't like somebody. I'm gonna call it how I see it. And when you like that and you be fair-minded, the person will respect you more for it. And life. Somebody, they respect you more for it. If you just one-sided, Kobe. I don't care what nobody say Kobe, this, that, and the third. Michael's this, that, LeBron, this, that, and you LeBron heavy and nothing he could do is wrong and this, that. Like you lose credibility like that. You lose credibility like that. You call it how you see it. That's how I think. That's how my channel is. Like I said, I even had people. I had 4 or 5 people today. Yo, Kareem. Yo, people like debates, man. People like debates. You should do more. Do a lot of debates on your channel. I'm not gonna do it because one, that's not my lane. I'm not a debate type of guy, and I like more of a team structure, and I like this the NBA as a whole. We could talk. I'm not big on who's better between this player, that player. I never been excited by that. My whole life, I've never been excited about who's better between this player, that player. That never got me. I speak on it. My opinion then is that. But basketball is a team sport. Like at the end of the day, if we gonna talk basketball strategy, who gonna win, what trades to be make, or what free agent, this dude on this team, he's a beast, and that type of talk. That's my lane. You know, I'm not big on debates like that. So you said loyalty. I would never debate you. I talked about you earlier on a joint. I would never debate you because you lost a lot of points. I saw you on FYF last night, and you said some dumb shit. And after that, you won. You right. You could crush me. You right. You could crush me, loyalty. You got that. You got that. I'm not debating you. Acting when you said Shaq joined a super team when he left Orlando to join Kobe and this and that shit you said Kobe, then you said a 38-year-old Karl Malone and a 36-year-old Gary Payton. They joined the Lakers super team, knowing these guys was old and washed up. Like, you got that. I'm not debating you. You won. I waved the white flag because you lost points with me on that one. You did say that. You said that. You said the media never. You said the media didn't get on Shaq like they got on LeBron because Shaq started the super team. Shaq left Orlando to go to LA. You did say that. You said I don't care what you did say. He left the super team. And they never consider 2 players a super team. When they say super team, it always in 3. And when you use a super team, you gotta be a super team is when if you have 3 of the top 12 players, especially if you got 2 in the top 5, yeah, that's a super team. You said, oh, Barkley and Pippen. Rank them at that time of their career what they was, and they got through trades. So you know what I'm saying? We gonna stop right there, loyalty. Like, you know what I mean? We're gonna stop right there, man, because you sat there and you said that, man. You won. I'm not debating you. I'm not. You got that already. But like I said, that's not my thing, more debate thing. So people telling me, yo, you get more subs like that, Kareem. More people like that. I do the slow ride. If it take my channel to move slower like that, but that's not, I'm not good at that. That just is me. I never been like the real arg type of, I never been that. Anybody know me, it never been that. You know what I mean? I say what I say, we get to it, then I'd be like, try to get to a place where we could squash it. You know, that's what that is. But you got that loyalty. You won a debate. You won. But yeah, back to I was saying, people like, subscribe, guys. Like and hit the subscribe button, man. You know, if somebody new on this, and just be open-minded about anything, man. All I ask and anybody, always be open-minded, man. When you open-minded, you'll see things. No matter who you like. No matter who you like. You know, and I see people and they was going in on Gilbert Arenas, and they watched the interview. People like, yeah, I watched the interview. Gilbert was wrong for that. I'm like, really? People saying that he was wrong? Yeah, you won, bro. You won. You got that. You got that. You definitely won that. Because you lost me with that Shaq shit. And you lost me a lot of the stuff. Like, you know, I'm like, damn, you want cap for LeBron that bad? You coming with that? I'm like, this man want a cap for LeBron that bad. He want to say Shaq left to join Kobe. Kobe, that who was the 13th pick of the draft. That, you know what I mean? Nobody's like, really? I said, man, loyalty cap that bad just for LeBron. And he changed the topic. Loyalty changed the topic. I fucks with loyalty. At the end of the day, I fuck with him because loyalty want to see me win. Loyalty got my best interest, man. So anybody got my best interest, I fuck with them. Loyalty want me to win. You know what I'm saying? But you lost me on that one. You lost me. You changed the. They would talk about Scottie Pippen and Mike. You was like, hold up. You a bad motherfucker, loyalty. You done switched the game up for your boy LeBron, boy. Boy, you switched the game up. He changed the whole conversation to get that off. And then the Shaq, I'm like, wow. The narrative. Y'all listen to the media narrative. The narrative is the media didn't go at Shaq like they went at LeBron. Totally two different things. Totally two different things. Are the Lakers a super team right now? If you in reality they supposed to be, if you look at it. Play wise, because you look at it, before the season started, where would y'all put Russ at? Top what? Like, don't think about what he did to turnovers. Him coming to the Lakers, okay, let's say, who you put Bron at? Coming to the season, you put Bron, what, the top 4 player? The 4th? Let's say if you put Bron 4 and you put AD 5 or 6, best player in the NBA, where would you have put Russ before the season? So technically, Lakers is technically supposed to be a super team, technically. Because LeBron's still playing at a high level. So his age, you'll say, it shouldn't be. But his ranking, LeBron rank in the top 5, Bron and AD rank in the top 7, right? If they rank in the top 7, where would you put Russ? See, it's going to be hard because a lot of you guys going to say, oh, I'll put Russ here because y'all see him right now. But coming to the season, be honest. Before I log off, coming to the season, where would y'all have ranked Russ at? Coming into the season. Top what? Top 20? top 25, top 30. They aren't a super team because the way they playing. He said 18. I respect that, Myron. He said 25. I would like to see, if I had more time, I would like to see y'all list, because I don't think a lot of people would put no Russ at no, coming into the season, I don't see a lot of you guys putting Russ at no 25, at 30. I think y'all saying that down pit stop it. You wouldn't have put Russ at no top 45 coming to the season. I'm not talking about right now what y'all see. Everybody's pissed off at Russ. Everybody's sick of Russ right now. But coming into the season, when they actually made that trade in July, where would you have put Russ at? Top 12. See, I respect that when guys say things like that. Top 15 or something. I would say, not really thinking too hard on it, I say top 15. Down to top 35. My Instagram is Kareem, no, Laker underscore Kareem. Laker underscore Kareem. Top 15 about right. If you think about Russ came off a triple-double and he carried Washington. Look how he played down the stretch. Carried Washington. Washington was dealing with a lot of teams dealing with now with the COVID. Washington dealt with that last year. Washington got hit hard with that COVID last year. Players in and out of lineups. Now, and they fought their way back. They had one of the best records after the All-Star break. So coming into that, and Russ was a major part of that. So I think people would probably have Russ top 15. So if you have Bron and AD top 7, top 6 or 7, and you have Russ top 15, you could say they was a super team, but it's not working. It didn't work. You know what I'm saying? It didn't work. And then another thing is, what makes that different from some super teams, they age. Bron and Russ age. Russ 33, Bron 37. So that kind of like makes it a little, even though Bron playing at a high level, it still kind of put like a, you know. Yeah, Russ, the big six best point guard. AD is the real. Thank you. AD is the random clips. AD is the real problem. He didn't show up because AD the couple games against the OKC. He's supposed to. No way we're supposed to lost them games. No way you lose those games. No way. You in your prime. You in your prime. Yeah, but when I go live, you guys can come join the live, come click in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come click in the live. But and it looked like Russ ain't even gonna get a ring, man. He said Lakers should have. And you know what's funny? Right before I'm about to leave, right? But you know what's funny? The Laker organization said they want to get younger. They was younger last. They had like the perfect age last year. A lot of guys was already like at their prime, age-wise. Right? Just forget their production. Kuz was 26. KCP 27. Schroeder 27. Drummond 27. Who else? Trash 27. That was like perfect for the Lakers to have been in. If they'd had that same team this year, you would be able to make a lot of good moves because you had guys who like at they approaching their prime. It's like now we old. Now it's like can't get nothing for Wayne Ellington. Can't get nothing for Ariza. You know what I'm saying? You can't get nothing for Bazemore. So now it's like you put it at the bad spot. It's like the Lakers seem like they don't know what they want to do. It's like you was young, not young, but you at the perfect age. Like you don't got a whole bunch of 20-year-old. You had a lot of guys at their prime where they body was physically where you wanted to be at, you had it, and then they just went old. Yeah, they all exactly drumming everybody, and it's like they went. It's much easier to, let's say if the Lakers still had Andre Drummond at a minimum contract. It's much easier to move an Andre Drummond than it is a Dwight Howard or a DeAndre Jordan. You know, let's say a Kuzma. It's much easier to move a Kuzma than it is to move a Carmelo Anthony. It's much easier to move a Kuzma than a Carmelo. So it's crazy how a Dennis Schroeder than a Rondo. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was those guys. If we'd have still had those guys, we could have been super active in the trade deadline. Now, only person we got, THC and Kendrick Nunn, that possibly probably can get moved for something. Yeah, Russ swallowed 44 million. You know, but I hope he can overcome it. You know, I'm gonna still keep the faith. I hope that, you know, we can overcome it. But yeah, yeah, I appreciate you guys coming through, man. You guys, you know, I appreciate you guys coming through, man. Um, Hand me out what I had to say about everybody. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like, subscribe, get the likes up, the subscribers up. Holler at you guys later. Peace.